Spice Diana, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks God. How is Kampala?
Kampala, we're trying 50-50. COVID does not make it any better, you know?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So, are you at your crib right now?
Sorry?
Are you at your house, at your beautiful
Yes.
house?
Yeah,
You have a huge house.
Who said that?
Because I saw the video.
Really? Thank you
Yeah.
anyway. Thank you. I'm home. You know, there's nothing much to do. Sometimes like it used to be back in the days. So most of the time it's spent at home.
Oh, okay. So this lifestyle, the lockdown lifestyle, staying at home, it's something not new to your life.
No, it's very, very new. Like
Oh.
I've been so busy for the past can I say 4 years? Like I'd never gotten time to be at home for 4 days. Like I'm at home 4 days back to back. It had never happened for the past 4 to 3 years. You know, my life, it was very busy. You're here, you're there, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's actually very new. Very new.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
actually, I was following your pictures on your Instagram, and I used to ask myself, this lady is so busy. Like every time you're somewhere on stage performing, I mean, yes, your life was kind of busy.
I miss it because that's the life I wanted. That's the life I really enjoyed. I love working and I love my job. Besides, music and stuff, I just love being on stage. I just love it when I'm with my fans. I just love it. So I miss it so much.
And I can imagine how your fans miss you because your show's always full packed.
Yeah, I do miss them as well. I do miss shows. I miss live performances because that's where my life belongs.
Okay.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, so let's know you better now. Spice Diana, a lady who is doing great now in East Africa, and 5 or 10 years to come, you'll be like somewhere so big. So who is Spice Diana? I understand that you studied at Makerere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, industrial art.
Industrial fine art and design, yes, and then majored in fashion.
Are you still? Did you graduate, or are you still studying?
No, I did. I graduated. I passed so well. I did. I'm really grateful. I graduated. It wasn't easy for me, but I managed to do it. I did have a degree.
Oh, so how did you mix your music and your studies? Tell us about your journey.
It was the hardest time of my life. Actually, it was really hard because it wasn't easy. Like everything needs time. Music needs time. School also needs time. And I loved both of them. I didn't want to drop any of them. So it was really hard because some programs really collided with each other. Sometimes I got a better deal or maybe a show far from Kampala, and yet the following morning I have to be at campus for my studies. It was really hard. Sometimes I had trips and tours outside Uganda, and they were really big, good deals. And of course, sometimes I had to decide. I'm like, it's either I stay for school because you can't be away from campus for a week and you expect things to be, going on so well. So it was hard. It really stressed me a lot. It really stressed me because my lectures were very early morning, and here we work in the night. You're done with the show at around 6 in the morning or 5, latest 5 a.m. and you have to rest for an hour and you drive to campus. It's maybe like 2 hours because of the traffic. Oh, it was really crazy for me. It wasn't easy, but I had to push. I had to really push. Yeah, because I used to do the right thing, the right time, in the right place.
Yeah.
If I'm not on campus, I'm busy with music. When I go to campus, it's strictly campus business, school business. I do what I'm supposed to do there. I'm out of there when I'm done with everything. Get back to music. But it wasn't easy. Yeah.
And what did your parents say about this? Did they give you all their blessings?
Yeah, my mom did. I grew up with my mom as a single mother, so she was, there. We used to talk about everything, and I used to stay with her. Used to live home because I was staying with her, and so she would know everything. She would know where I'm going, what I'm going to do next, and she had, she really supported me in everything. She kept me going, actually. It's one of the reasons I kept on, doing music at the same time in school, because it was one of the promises I made to her. And I'm like, Mom, I will stay in school, because she was really worried that I joined the music, so I would, drop out of school. But I promised to her, I'm like, no, I'm going to be a good girl. I'll do music and still be in school. And I had to really fulfill it. One of the reasons I really kept in school, however hard it was for me.
Okay. We don't have like lots of female singers in East Africa, and just like Vanessa Mdee, our own, said last like one month ago that she has to quit music because it was too much for her. It drove her into depression and anxiety, something like that. I understand it's not easy for a female artist to survive in this male-dominated industry. What about you? What was your journey? Was it easy for you?
Of course, it's not been easy. It's not been easy at all. I've even had goosebumps because every time I recall what I've been through as a female artist, it's never easy. People underlook you. They're like, you can't really do a lot when it comes to concerts. But in Uganda, things have changed, by the way. In Uganda, things are really changing. The women are dominating the industry.
Yes.
When you look at last year and early this year, we had more successful concerts for female artists than male artists. You understand? You find one artist, female artist, just fills up a stadium. We've been doing it. It's changing. We're really trying to change the industry and how the way people look at a female artists. Way back, it was really hard for a promoter to come for a female artist, to take you for a show, like a one-woman show. They would bring you as a bonus, and they make sure there is a male artist, or there are like two male artists. You just come as, by the way. But at the moment, most shows, it's female artists that are doing it. They take you for a show and you just kill it as a one woman show. Yeah, things have changed, but it wasn't easy. It is, focused and showing that, hey, we can really make it. But it's not been easy for me. It's not been easy. There's so much that can take you off, and you lose the focus along the way, because we work with men. The DJs are male, the presenters most of them are male. Sometimes it's hard for you to really keep the relationship if it's not not going the other way. It's sometimes hard to keep as business partners and as friends. So it's one of the reasons we don't have so many female artists in Uganda, because most of them lose focus on the way.
Oh yeah.
They're taken advantage of. You find the manager that would really be there as a manager wants to use you, take advantage of you, and in the process you get off the track and he takes you to marriage. Or next thing you do is just dump music and you just get married and maybe do other things later on. So focus is not there, because these people, because you find an upcoming female artist is taken, like they take advantage of you in order to do something for you, to promote your music, to play the DJs. In order to play your music, you have to be there, like they take you to stuff like that. It's really crazy, man.
Yes, and for someone who is pretty like yourself, it's very, very hard.
It becomes hard.
Yeah,
it becomes really hard. It takes a lot of risks, and you just say, no, I'm not doing this. I'm making my decisions like this. And sometimes you make a decision, somebody's mad at you, you lose that person. And in the music, you need each and everybody. So it depends on how you handle these people. You keep them around, which is sometimes hard, Here
in Tanzania, female singers always complain that they don't support each other. What about you in Uganda? Are you guys supporting each other?
As female artists, it's been there. Like however much you try as a person, like maybe Ice Spice will be like, okay, I'm gonna be there for my, fellow female artists. You find they want to be there for you. So at the end of the day, you're like, hey, what am I even doing? If they don't like, it's just about pushing things. The way you see things, is different. The competition sometimes becomes unhealthy. I think it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, but it's everywhere.
So it's a woman thing, right?
It's a woman thing. We have a lot of drama. I think it's nature. It's our nature.
Yeah.
It's even here. It's here. Today you start together the journey, and then later on, somebody just stops talking to you. They look at you in a different way. I think it's a woman thing.
Yes.
It's a woman thing. It's us. It's nature.
Yeah, it's nature.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you are one of the few East African artists that love to cooperate with other East African artists. Here in Tanzania, I've done with Rosary, and now with Harmonize. You see, and I hope you will continue to do that in Kenya.
Exactly.
Am I right?
In Juba, in South Sudan. Yes, I'm having. By the way, if you follow me, you're gonna see this. You're going to see this a lot because I have so many collaborations with female artists all over Africa. By the way, so I'll be dropping this collaboration soon. I love surprising my fans. I won't say the names, but trust me, you're gonna see this because I love it. I think there is so much magic when you look at my remix Jangondawe with Rosary. Trust me, that song did so well for me because people saw it. She was here for my concert. She can tell how people were really happy to see us collaborate woman to woman. Sometimes it's not easy because of the drama around women. But I love it. Personally, I have a different perspective on how I see things. A very different perspective.
Okay, so you worked with Rosary, and now I can see you guys are good friends. And how is the connection with Rosary?
Trust me, she's one of the few female artists that I'm really close to. We can even talk like anytime, talk about different things. It's not even about music now. We talk about personal stuff. She talks to me about something that is really, disturbing her, and I'm like, you do this. It's even beyond the music now. We've become friends, like personal friends. She's been there for me in some moments that I've talked to her about some things that are really hurting me. She's like, you do this, sister, do this. This is the way you can go about. So it's beyond the music now, and I think we need each other. We need people like that. We need each other. We need everybody. Everybody needs one another.
Yes, I love your sisterhood, and I hope it continues like that.
Yeah. Yes. Like I told you, when you follow me, you're going to see all these things. You're going to see Spice Diana collaborating with many more African artists from Tanzania, from Kenya, from Rwanda, and yes. And there's something I did here last year. I collaborated with one of the biggest artists in another region from Uganda. People didn't expect that because the guy was really good at, in another region. So when you look at the song Omsheshe, it is a song with two different cultures. And people loved it, that they saw something about unity of cultures and different, and people supported this song so much because of what they saw, and that's what we really wanted to portray. So it's a good thing when we work together. Two heads are better than one, always.
Absolutely. It was April. You came in Tanzania to support Harmonize on his album launch, and you were one of the speakers. You talked about something that he inspires you. Let me ask you now, why Harmonize inspires you?
Me, I always look at people that are better than me. I won't say we're on the same level with Harmonize. No, he's far, because he's a very hardworking guy. When you look at how he does things, and I used to see it on social media, but when you get closer to these people, it's even more than you see. They work like they don't sleep. I was with that team for like a week, but those guys don't sleep. They really work hard. Everything you see on social media, they really, really work behind. The behind scenes is even crazy. He's a very hardworking young man that is not only working as he's not being selfish. You see, he's tried to collaborate with different artists within East Africa and outside East Africa, the whole of Africa. And when I talked to him, he had some great ideas of lifting East Africa to the rest of the world. A few artists would really think like that. So he told me about doing something outside, like maybe go somewhere for a tour with maybe 10 different big artists in East Africa. Nigerians have been doing that, and East Africa we've known, So it's something really nice. It has great ideas of, pushing Tanzania as a country, as his country, to the rest of the world, East Africa to the rest of the world. He's a very hardworking person. He really loves what he's doing, and you see that he puts in the effort, and he deserves all the great achievements that he's really putting in.
And you guys, you have a major hit right there, Kokonya. One of my favorite songs, by the way. Overall, in East Africa, one of my favorite songs. Very good song.
Thank you.
So what does Kokonya mean?
Kokonya is a Luganda word that means teasing. Teasing in a love way. Like when you have your partner, you're in love and you're always teasing each other, like, that kind of love. It's a love song that talks about two loved ones, and they're willing to do anything for each other, and that tease me love. That's the meaning. So I don't know what teasing means in Swahili.
Oh, like chombeza.
Okay. Okay, I think that's the meaning.
Yes. And where was the video shot?
From Tanzania.
You shot
Tanzania and Scanner. Yeah, when I came down for the album launch, that's when we shot the video.
Oh, it was silent. Yeah. You didn't say anything.
Yes, we wanted to surprise people. We had plans of releasing it after the album launch, but then the time I came back from Tanzania, we had a lockdown in Uganda.
Yeah.
The next 2 days, so it didn't go so well as we had planned. Yeah.
Oh, and who produced the song?
It was produced by Nessim and Daddy Andre, one of the biggest producers we have in Uganda. They're really, really talented.
I always very inspired by your music industry in Uganda, because you can see people are not doing shows like other outside your country, but you guys are very rich, are getting money, and I hear that you can do even 3 shows in a single day. I mean, how is the music industry in Uganda? Something that we can learn from you guys.
In Uganda here, people do support us a lot. That means they can't get enough of us. So you find today you're somewhere performing, the next month they want you back. You understand? So people party every day, every time, from Monday to Sunday. People that have been here from different countries can really testify and say Uganda can party, because for us, from Monday to Sunday, people are out, people are having fun, people are celebrating life. So we can I've had 9 shows a day, and I've done all of them.
9 shows
I've done
a
9
day?
a day, and paid shows.
Oh.
9 paid, fully paid, because people want you here, they want you there, they want you here, and it's all you can do.
How do you manage this serious schedule?
Sometimes some of these shows you're like 4 artists on the show.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you can time yourself and be like, okay, if we are 4, I'll go maybe at around this time to perform here, drive back to Kampala. And these shows I'm talking about, they're not in the same area.
Oh.
Sometimes it's 2-hour drive, it's maybe 1-hour drive, or it's 3 or 4-hour drive. But we want to fulfill our fans, what they want, the desires. If they want you somewhere, you have to go there. You have to go. People party everywhere.
It's party after party.
Party after party. It's only in Uganda where you can have 4 artists have concerts on the same date, and they're full, and the whole venues are like packed.
Yeah.
Fully packed. That's how people are really supporting the music industry in Uganda.
And by the way, I have seen you tighten up your security. Why? What is the reason? Like so much bodyguards and something like that.
No, I think like any professional artist needs to have security. You need a security detail because we've seen everybody do it. Like, why not do it if you can really afford it? And you never know what can happen to you. We deal with people we don't know. You just meet them. You go for a show from here, maybe go to another region. You don't know how they behave. You don't know what can happen to you anytime. So you have to be ready. You have to have a security detail with you. And the other thing is, it's even part of branding. It's part of branding. Yeah, you need a team. You need professional people. You need to be professional.
It has been a pleasure, Spice Diana. And anything you want to say to your Tanzanians fans?
That's my other home. I love you guys so much. I've had now 2 collaborations from Tanzania, successful ones. That means you guys are really supporting Spicy. You're supporting the togetherness, the unity. Keep that spirit. Thank you so much. If you haven't followed Spice Diana, just check me out on my platforms on Instagram at Spice Diana, Facebook, Twitter, and my YouTube channel. For those, my Tanzanian people that have been following me, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. I'll be coming down. I just can't wait the day I'll be in Tanzania to perform for the very first time. I'm just looking forward to that. I just can't wait. But I had plans already. Yeah, I had plans. If it wasn't COVID, I would be down there for a media tour, try to push the music, get to meet some of my fans, and then organize something after. Yeah.
Can't wait to see you once again, because I saw you just far when you came to support Harmonize. So this time around, I think you can come to our studio and we can talk face to face.
Oh,
of
course, it'll be a pleasure. I just can't wait.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the platform. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Big up to everybody that is watching from wherever you're watching from, and of course, Werunga, my manager on this. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you guys so much.
Have a great time.
Okay, thank you for having me. Have a great day too.